excited and a little bit nervous because I've never done a 90-day challenge like this before. So I thought there was probably no better way for me to hold myself accountable than to video document the whole 90 days and share it. So we'll see how it goes. Hey everyone, Alissa here, and I am going to be starting the Epic Life Challenge in 2 days. So, Epicure has this really incredible tool that is called the Good Food Real Results Guide, and it's basically a 90-day meal plan that you can walk through and really work towards getting yourself healthier through eating better, moving your body, things like that. So I'm going to be starting on Monday, and to support that, Epicure hosts a 90-day Epic Life Challenge every so often. So they have a Facebook group to support all of your efforts. And I think they even do prizes and things like that. But my goal is just to go through this and see if I can stick with it for 90 days. I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but I really wanted to hold myself accountable to it. And I figured the very best way for me to do that would be to just document what I'm doing. So the guide itself is super helpful because it has a whole section in the front that helps you get like set up and prepped to make sure that you're successful. So it has a section on setting up your pantry. It has for every single week a shopping list and a meal plan like planned out for you for the first 4 weeks, and then you can just either recycle that same meal plan or they have other recipes that you can plug in to create a different meal plan over the 90 days. So the other tool that you can use to help support you, and I think this is probably the most important one, is the Epic Life Journal. So this journal is a place for you to record everything during the 90-day period. So there is a place to write out your own meal plan every week, a place for a grocery list, and then there are daily pages where you can record like your energy level, your stress level, what you ate that day, whether you exercised, how much water you had that day. And I think that's really, really important if you're trying to stick to any kind of like a health plan, is documenting where you're at, what you're doing, and then your progress along the way. So I'm excited to dive into this. I've read through some of the front pages of the Good Food Real Results Guide, but today I want to start by walking through the first few setup pages of the Epic Life Journal. Let's dive in and see what's in this book. So there's a welcome letter in the front from the CEO and the founder, which is cool. It talks about joining the Epic Life Challenge. So you can use this journal and the Good Food Real Results anytime, but it's kind of fun to do it as part of the challenge. So it gives you information on connecting to the challenge on social media. And then it kind of gives you like a goals checklist. So kind of this is what to do ahead of time. And some of these it goes over specifically in the next few pages. So this first section is about creating your 90-day vision statement and really thinking about what it is that you want to accomplish or achieve over the 90-day period. And then on this side, it's really about acknowledging what kind of obstacles you might face and having a plan to overcome those. So it may be, maybe you're going to struggle with exercising. So what would be your plan to overcome that? And if you have that planned out ahead of time, that makes it so much easier to just say, hey, look, it's here in writing. I already said, if this happens, then I'm going to do this. So I kind of like that it lays that out for you too. And then it has a page to get your weight and your measurements, so that you can do that all along the way, which I think is important because I think sometimes tracking measurements is just, if not more important than tracking your weight. So, and then it has a place for you to record those at the 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day mark of the challenge, which is really cool. And then you also have a place to put your photos along the way as well. So day 1, 30, 60, and 90, which is really cool. I'm gonna go through and kind of get my beginning of this set up, and we'll see how it goes. I just noticed that I'm going to be finishing the 90 days the day before Easter, which I think is pretty cool timing. So part of the prep for the Epic Life Challenge, or if you're going through the Good Food Real Results guide, is to get your pantry set up and your kitchen set up for success. So I am going to take today a little bit of time this afternoon to completely clean out my pantry, because it's been on my to-do list for like months anyways, and it is terrifying in there. So this is something that needed to be done in my house anyways, so I'm excited to go through everything and get it all cleared out. So I literally just cleaned out the bottom, like the floor of the pantry. Somebody please tell me why I have so many shopping bags. These are all paper. These are all like the reusable plastic shopping bags. And then I have a whole bag full of reusable shopping bags. And also, we have 4 bags of open pretzels. I don't know what is going on right now. Oh, so one of the reasons I've been avoiding cleaning out my pantry for so long is that the very top shelf and like half of the next shelf down were full of cookbooks that we probably haven't even cracked open since we moved in here. So I finally took the time to pull them all out, and I have bags of cookbooks that we just don't use. So we pulled out the ones that I know have some of like our favorite recipes that we use all the time, and put them up in this other cabinet. And so now I have more space in my actual pantry for food items to not completely like be falling off the shelves. Okay, so the pantry is all done. I feel so much better because now I know what I have and what I don't have, and that will help me better with meal planning for, or not meal planning, but creating a grocery list for the first week of the Epic Life Challenge. It is the Sunday before I start the Epic Life Challenge. So I'm going to go through the meal plan in the Good Food Real Results guide and create my shopping list for this week in the Epic Life journal. So I got everything set up for the most part. I still have to do my measurements, but we're going to skip over to the Build Your Own Meal Plan, which I'm probably pretty much going to copy and paste from here into here. The only thing I might adjust is if something on a particular day I know isn't going to work for that day, just based on our schedule for the week, then I might move things around a little. But for the most part, I just want to try and copy and paste from here to here. So I'm going to get started with that, and then I'm going to go through and create the grocery list for this week so I can do my grocery shopping today. So the first 3 days of the meal plan for week 1 are basically like all identical, sort of. It's kind of like a like reset, 3-day week reset. And so every day is going to be a smoothie for breakfast, a Nourish Bowl for lunch, and then a Build Your Own Plate for dinner, and then tea in the evening. But they do have specific smoothie recipes. So you go to each page, like smoothie recipes, Nourish Bowls, and dinner plates, and then they have specific recipes where it gives you the different options of things that you can make. So like on the smoothie page, you could do the nutty green banana smoothie, the mango berry. So you just pick whichever kind of smoothie that you want and do that. So I'm going to go through and decide which ones we want to do for all 3 meals, and that way I can make sure I'm getting the ingredients, because I don't want to have to get the ingredients for every single one all in one week, because that would be a lot of groceries. So we're going to decide what we want here. Okay, so I did end up just copying and pasting basically, because there's not really any reason why I couldn't make any of these on a specific night this week. So I am going to go through now and look over the grocery list that they have here and see what items I need and what I have. And I like it how they have it all broken down here for you, and then it's the same thing on here, so you can write down whatever Epicure products you need, pantry staples, and then just go through and add everything to your grocery list. So for Epicure products, obviously if you're starting this plan and you don't have these things, it's something that you could get over time, but for the most part, there is something that you could substitute in place of that, or just use the recipes that maybe don't call for that specific. Okay, grocery list is ready to go for the first week of the challenge. So the very last thing that I wanted to do kind of as like pre-prep is clean out my refrigerator and freezer inside, because they're also, like my pantry, a disaster. So that's it. That's the last thing I'm gonna do, and then I will be back with the challenge starting tomorrow.